doing today? My name's Eric. As always, I want to thank you for taking a minute and checking out my video today. On this episode of Smo'King, I'm going to show you how to make smoked and stuffed bacon wrapped chicken breast. Whew, that's a mouthful. Now, I love chicken breast. I got 4 monsters here. The problem with chicken breast is there's not a lot of fat on them, so typically when you smoke them, you tend to dry them out, and nothing's worse than a dried out piece of chicken breast. But I got a solution for that. I'm going to make some stuffing with cream cheese, some sharp cheddar, some mozzarella, some parsley. We're going to mix it up with some salt and pepper. We're going to stuff the inside of these chicken breasts, and then to help them maintain their moisture, we're going to wrap them up in bacon, and then I'm going to smoke them on my smoker. It's going to be absolutely delicious, and this is a real easy way to kick up your chicken breast game if you're going to have family and friends over for a barbecue. Real basic, very simple, very easy, and they come out delicious. So stick around. I'm going to show you how to do this step by step. Let's get cooking. Alright, the first thing I'm going to show you is how to make this cream cheese filling that we're going to stuff our chicken breast with. The first thing you want to do is take 1 package, 8 ounces of cream cheese. I've had this sitting out for around an hour and a half, so it's nice and soft, okay? So to that, we're going to add 1 dry packet of ranch seasoning mix, okay? Alright, 1 package of the dry ranch seasoning mix. Okay. Now we're going to add a 1/2 cup of mozzarella cheese, shredded mozzarella. You can use whatever kind of cheese you like. I'm also adding a 1/2 cup of cheddar. Now I'm making a lot of stuffing because those chicken breasts are gigantic. If you're doing only a couple, I would probably half this. And now I got 2 tablespoons of chopped parsley. This is going to give it a little green color. And then we're going to hit it up with a little bit of salt, maybe a 1/2 teaspoon, and a little bit of ground black pepper. Okay? And now, you know, the easiest way I have found to mix this together is just put on some disposable gloves and just get in there, because a spoon sometimes doesn't really work that well. And I think you really have to mix all this together. So I'm going to go ahead and mix this with my hands as best I can. I'll be back in a minute to show you how it looks like when it's all done. Okay, so this is how the mixture should look like when you're all done. Mixed very well. Now, I'm going to show you how to do 1 chicken breast. I got a couple slices of bacon here. Now these are pretty big. We just want to really cut it in the fat part of the breast here, and we want to make a little pocket to stuff some of this stuffing in. So take a sharp knife and just be careful and stick it in, and you don't want to go through all the way to the back side. We just want to create a little pocket here, like so. You know, open it up like this. There we go. Make it a little bit bigger on this side. And then we're just going to take a couple spoonfuls of this mixture and place it inside. Okay? And this, just kind of use your fingers, push it in there. Okay, alright, like so. And now before we wrap it in bacon, we want to hit it up with a little bit of salt, help tenderize that chicken, and a little bit of black pepper. Alright, now we're just going to take the bacon, and bear in mind when this starts to heat up and cook, the bacon is going to shrink. So just wrap it around the chicken breast as best you can. This is where you're going to have to pick it up, wrap the pieces around. Like so. It looks like around 4 pieces. Maybe 3 pieces per breast. 4 might be a little too much. And I'm using just a store-bought bacon, not the super thick stuff, because I want it to be able to brown and cook evenly on my smoker. So there you go. I'm going to continue to do the rest of these. I'll be back and I'll show you how it looks like when it's all done. Alright, here we are. They're all wrapped up in the bacon. I put it on a nice little rack here, which will make it much easier to remove it. Put it on the smoker and remove it from the smoker so it all doesn't fall apart. But yeah, I'm just going to stick this in the fridge because it's not even 11 in the morning. I'm going to let this firm up in the fridge, and this is going to be for dinner. I'm guessing this is going to take 2 to 3 hours. I'm going to have my smoker at around 240 to 270 degrees, somewhere in that range. I want to put a little bit of smoke in the beginning, so I'm going to try to keep it maybe 220, 230 in the beginning for the first hour or so, and then I can crank it up towards the end to crisp up that bacon. And I'll put a temperature probe, and we'll wait till it gets to around 162, 163, and it'll be done. So I'll meet you guys back in a little bit when we're ready to throw this on the smoker. Here we are on the smoker. As I mentioned, I'm using a 50% blend of apple and 50% hickory. I think hickory by itself is a little too overpowering, especially on chicken, so mixing it with a fruit wood is good, or you can do 100% fruit wood, so I would do apple, cherry, you know, anything like that would be good. Okay, and we're going to try to put a good dose of smoke on this for like the first hour. After that, we can lay low on the smoke. So I put a couple temperature probes in the two in the back there. Those typically run a little bit warmer because they're in the back of the smoker. I'm going to push, make sure you put some trays underneath, because obviously with this cheese filling, you're going to get some drips and from the fat from the bacon as well. So I just turned this on. Like I said, I'm trying to maintain a temperature of around 240 to 260 degrees, at least for the first hour. Let's see what my temperature probes are. I don't know if you can see it here in the bottom left corner. I can't pull it up closer to the camera because the probes aren't long enough. One's showing 40 degrees, one's showing 50 degrees. So we'll just let the smoker stabilize. I'm going to go inside and have a nice beverage, and we'll check on this in a little bit. Alright, the chicken is on. Time to enjoy a cold beverage. Now, I normally don't try anything Bud. It's not one of my go-to beers, but I'm on keto still. This dish is keto friendly. I saw these are 5 grams of carbs. It's a brand new, I guess, specialty beer from Bud Light called Platinum. It says brewed for the night, 6% alcohol. So I'm going to give it a shot. Okay, and this is my daughter Ava Grace and my son Kyle.
Yes, hi.
And
hi.
Ava Grace is trying something pretty cool. It's that time of year. The fall time. Trader Joe's pumpkin spice protein smoothie. Everything's pumpkin spice once we get into October. So that's what Ava Grace is having. And then my son Kyle is having another one of his sodas from Mexico, Jarritos. This is mango. I think we tried every other flavor, and I saw this in the store, and I'm like, I don't think he's done the mango. So that's what Kyle's having. All right. So, I'm curious about your pumpkin spice. Have you had pumpkin spice before?
Did I?
Do you remember? You know what pumpkin spice tastes like?
Yeah, I do remember.
Yeah? Let's see if you can repeat.
It's like a spicy.
Oh, smell.
It's like a spicy flavor.
It smells like strawberry.
It smells like strong pumpkin.
It smells
yeah,
like strawberry.
It's like
that smells like strawberry?
I'm just kidding. It smells like mango.
It's like a super strong pumpkin smell with spice in it.
Alright.
Super strong spice and pumpkin.
Be careful, don't let it fizz over. Alright, Ava Grace, let me open mine. Bud Light Platinum.
Oh, that kind of cream in that drink kind of looks like the cream of when I had the Barnhouse Farms vanilla bean and chocolate. It kind of looks like the cream of that.
Well, you could tell it's low carb because it's very, very light.
And a lot of our drink review videos, a lot of the videos, you can see that my drink has some cream in it, and you can recognize it if you see our other drink review videos.
Okay.
All right.
Good. All right, guys. As always, I want to thank you, me and my family, for watching our video. Cheers.
Oh.
Cheers to each other. Cheers to our viewers.
Viewers.
Smells like American generic beer. Let's give it a sip
I already
here.
smelled it already.
The beer smells like beer.
Wow, there's a little bit of sweetness to this. No hops. Barely recognizable as a beer. I think the only redeeming quality is that it's 6% alcohol. Yeah, it's just got this sweet taste on the tongue, and I don't know what it is, but probably why I don't like Bud. I just something about it. I don't know, but of course I bought a 6-pack. I'll have to drink them, but you know, I guess if you're on low carb and you like Bud or Bud Light, give this a shot. I guess it's okay for the price and for what it is, but I wouldn't really recommend it.
My drink says that it's made out of coffee. That's caffeine. I can't have caffeine.
Oh,
you're drinking it.
It says coffee extract.
What's
So
extract mean?
That means like a coffee flavor. I don't think it has any caffeine. But anyway, how's it taste, Ava Grace?
I don't think it has caffeine
Oh,
either.
you drank the whole thing already? She hates it.
I didn't even know that. And I wouldn't drink the whole thing if I hate it. If I loved it, I would drink the
I
whole
don't
thing.
think it's got, it just says coffee extract, so I don't think that's...
Love that.
You love it?
Yes, exactly.
All right. Well, good job.
Maybe one day we'll have Ava try coffee and then she can go, it tastes like pumpkin spice.
And how's yours taste, Kyle?
Tastes good. Tastes
Yeah?
like mango.
Mango? Is it one of your favorites from Yarritos?
Pretty good.
Here, put that bottle there so people can see what it is.
Have some more of it after?
Yeah, I'll give you a little bit more. As always, guys, I appreciate you watching. We'll go outside and check it in around a half hour or so just to see how it's coming along, check the temperature. Meantime, I'm going to enjoy my beer, and my kids here are going to enjoy their drinks. We'll see you in a little bit.
I'm going to
Say cheers.
Cheers! Cheers with a drink that's already been drunken up. Sorry about that.
All right, it's been around 45 minutes. We're at around 260 on the smoker, temperature-wise. I've had a nice smoke going here. The temperatures here, one's showing 113, one's showing 135, so I don't know why. One might be sticking out the bottom or something. I might have to rearrange that, but let's just take a look here. Woo! How they look like at around 45 minutes. All right. I could see some of the cream cheese filling right there, but it doesn't look like anything's dripping out. The bacon's starting to take some color. All right. It's looking good. I'm going to continue to let these things go. We'll come back and check them in around a half hour. All right, bottom left-hand corner of your screen. I don't know if you can see it. We're at around an hour and a half in. One's reading 145, one's reading 150. So I think what I'm going to do now, well, first let's check them out. Let's see how they look. Hour and a half. It's hovering. Let's see. It's around 270 right now. So I cranked it up just a little bit. Just kind of get things going here. Oh, look at this. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Does that look good? But we're not quite there yet. But the bacon's cooking up nicely. It's got a nice color to it. I'm going to crank up the heat now. Maybe try to get it up around 300 and get that bacon kind of crisp up because we're real close. So there we are. We'll be back in a little bit, guys. All right. Bottom left corner, temperature. One's at 159, one's at 162. So we're just about there. I did crank it up. It's hovering right now. It's around 325 degrees. So let's see if that helped out the bacon kind of to crisp it up. Let's see here. Yeah, this is looking good, but as you can see, one of them in the back there kind of exploded a little bit. But that's fine. We'll scoop that down. We'll serve it with the chicken. It'll be fine. But boy, look at the bacon, man. It's looking good. All right, we're almost there. I want to get it to around 163. I'll come back in a minute, do some independent temperature checks. And if that chicken's in the 163 range, I'll just take it inside, cover it with foil, and we'll be good to go. We'll give it a little bit more time, get everything at 163. We'll be back shortly. All right, here we are. I put 3 on the cutting board here, and the one I'll slice up in a second. Look at these, man. Wow, the color is wonderful. I'm a little disappointed that a couple of them exploded a little bit, but hey, no problem. I just scooped that out, put it on the side, and we'll serve it with the chicken. It's going to be absolutely delicious. Okay, be back to slice into the other one in just a second. All right, here we are. I'm just going to slice this in half, and then we'll slice some pieces. It's been resting, covered in foil for around 15 minutes. Especially because of the cream cheese filling. I just want to give it a chance to cool down a little bit so it's not all liquefied. So let's just see. Let's just cut straight down the center here. And you know what? Let's just turn it this way. Let's take a look here. All right. Look at that. Oh, and look at how juicy that chicken is. Let me squeeze it a little bit here. I think the fat and the bacon kind of melds down into the chicken and keeps it moist. Let's take a look at this one. Look at this. Wow. Okay, I'm going to slice some of this up, and we'll get the family out and give this a try. Be right back. Alright, here I am with my whole family, my son Kyle, my wife Monica.
Hi.
I cut some up here with some bacon and I put some of that stuffing. So just stick your fork in there somewhere. Try to get a piece with some bacon and that filling, Kyle.
I'm going to taste so much.
Wow. That one is so smoky.
Oh, I like the smoky flavor.
And the filling.
Try a piece of bacon. Oh, wow, that's a big piece.
Wow.
Okay,
The chicken is cooked perfectly. The smoke is there. And the filling is delicious.
What do you think, Kyle?
I like that you put it,
Good.
you got it nice and browned on top.
And look, chicken breast is kind of one of those things,
Oh, yeah.
you know, it's easy to cook, but it's very easy to overcook and dry out. And wrapping it in bacon and putting that stuffing in there just seems to keep the moisture level.
I don't know what you did, but it is delicious.
Dixie hears something. Did you try a piece of the bacon, Kyle?
There's bacon.
Yeah,
I
try a
did.
piece of the bacon on the
It's
outside.
good.
So like I said, guys, if you're looking to kick up your chicken breast game on the smoker, this is the way to do it, man. You can prepare them the day before, just throw them on when your guests arrive. Everyone will be happy.
This basically makes chicken not boring.
Yeah, and look at the presentation. I mean, if you had that on a plate, I mean, come on. It looks wonderful. It tastes wonderful. It's got that smoky flavor. That stuffing, too, I really like.
It's really good.
As always, guys, I appreciate you watching my channel. If you like it, please hit the like button. I would love it if you would consider subscribing, and I'll leave a link above to my website, ericsmokingbbq.com. We'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by.
Would it be dumb if I said it tastes like chicken?
It is chicken.
It tastes like chicken. Oh my goodness. So good.
It's been a long time since I smoked a chicken breast.
It's going to be hard to eat it
What do you
any
think,
other
Kyle?
way now.
Good.